On April 4th, 2021, we brought our beautiful baby boy into this world. He was perfect. He was incredible. He was beautiful. We were so excited to bring him into our lives. We were so excited to have a son and to give him the world.
My son Cade, he was born. He was a beautiful baby. But we started realizing fairly early on, a few months after his birth, that he was experiencing some delayed development. He was not meeting his milestones as quickly as his peers.
At about 9 months old, we had him started on physical therapy and occupational therapy and speech therapy, and we were constantly being told he would catch up. All of his doctors and pediatricians told us that he was going to catch up.
As time went on, it became clear that something else was going on. After multiple rounds of genetic testing and countless doctors, we finally found an answer. It turns out that my son, Cade, was diagnosed with an ultra-rare genetic disease called SPG50, or AP4 spastic paraplegia. He has a very bleak prognosis.
They told us that Cade would slowly lose his ability to use his feet and his knees and his hips, his hands and his arms, and eventually he would lose his mental capacity altogether. He would be paraplegic, wheelchair bound, and nonverbal. And he would likely not see his 30th birthday. These are not words that any parent should have to hear about their child.
It's been described by many of the researchers that have examined this disease as genetic cerebral palsy. Unfortunately, the ultimate prognosis is far worse.
We were told that there was no treatment for our child. Our lives changed overnight. We went from being a typical family, raising a 2-year-old, to looking for a cure.
I must have read thousands of articles, thousands of papers that had anything even remotely to do with this disease. One of the first things that shows up when you Google SPG50 is a man's name, Terry Piravalakis. And it turned out that a lot of the work had already been done toward finding a way to save my son's life. Raised millions of dollars, and he was able to successfully treat his own son and to begin clinical trials in an attempt to save not just his son, but to save any child that had been diagnosed with this devastating disease. It's an amazing, it's a revolutionary technology. It can allow us to treat endless diseases.
As a parent, all you want is for your kids to grow up and be happy and healthy and live. You just want them to live.
Imagine it were your child. Imagine you were told that you were losing them. And not just losing them. Imagine that you were told by a doctor that you're now doomed to slowly watch them fade away in front of you. I just want what any father wants for their son. I want to see him grow up. I want to see him learn to walk. I want to see him laugh with me. I want to play catch with him. I want to go swimming with him. want to lose him before I ever really got to know him.
We can treat all kids with SPG 50. Because the treatment exists, we need $3 million to complete clinical trials so that all children with SPG 50 can be treated.
Please, I beg of you, please help me save my son. Help me save Cade.
We can't do this on our own. We have to ask for help. So please help us. If you can, share this video and help us save our son and all the other kids with SPG 50.